Nevertheless, the shift would not be like, oh, I'm shifting. It's a lot. Everybody say it's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle, but a lot of the people that you used to see, you no longer see no more. A lot of the environments that you were used to, you were not. That's the transition. That's the splitting of the two. The old timeline and the new timeline. Even with like your algorithm gonna no longer show wars type shit, and it's gonna be more of like healthy eating, and more your algorithm gonna adjust to your vibration. Everything is energy, so your algorithm gonna stop showing like the fearful mongering war type news, and it's gonna start showing more so of things that are in alignment with your vibration with you. And so you're going to see even your algorithm in your feed is going to shift. But not just that, energetically you're going to shift to where you're going to start feeling things. You're going to start noticing things that your body no longer want to entertain. It's a feeling. It's a knowing, but it's going to be an energetic feeling. That's how you know you are shifting. But before all these things transpire, there is going to be a moment of darkness. Why? Because there is a balancing of the scales that must take place before you're able to enter the kingdom of heaven, the new earth, the new heaven. How? You have to balance out the scales. So the things that are about to transpire are going to test you, but it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. But you have to balance out the scales. You have to. So everything you have done, you have to pay. You have to balance that shit out, whether it was good or bad. If you done, that's why I said some people are going to be more favored than others. Because if you was a decent human fucking being, then guess what? That's the energy that's going to be given back to you. So you're going to be more favored than others during the time of transition. But if you was a fucked up type of person, this is the judgment, so to speak. And you did shit to people. You have to account. You have to pay that. You have to account for that. Then you have to pay the toll. But that's the balancing of the scale. So doing that balancing of the scales, it's up to you to acknowledge, hey, I was a fucked up person. Hey, I did wrongfully do that to that person who did not deserve that. Hey, I should never retaliated towards that person in a manner because I did exactly what they did to me. Those are things, but you're going to have to, remember, everything is energy. Everything is energy. So the experience that is going to happen is going to be the catalyst that is needed to trigger this awakening, to trigger the healing of the collective. Because remember I said, most people are not going to do the work unless they're forced to. This is that forced work. This is that forced triggering. This is that forced awakening. This is that forced karmic balancing of the scales. Because if God told you to do it for yourself, you ain't going to do it. Because it is not easy. It's a painful process. Because you're having to go through these intense emotional cycles to unearth things that has been buried within your energetic body. Not just you got your bloodline, you got your mama, your father, you got hidden shit that your ego buries. Because as you go through life and you have to constantly experience trauma and more trauma and more trauma, guess what? Your ego comes into play, because ego is a form of protection for you and your inner child. So guess what? If you're not allowing yourself to experience these experiences and you choosing to allow this shit to bury itself energetically within your body, that shit is currently buried in your body. Distortion. So when this experience happens, that's going to force you to force that. It ain't even forcing you, it's forcing this energy that's buried within you. It's going to force outlet to come out. So it's like either you're going to allow it to flow through you and get through the going, or you're gonna give up, and you're not gonna allow yourself to do what needs to be done. Because a lot of people would not be. It's gonna feel like you're dying, or you're going to want to die, but it's okay because it's needed. It's cleansing of the energetic body. Because I keep saying, You need to heal your energetic body. You need to heal your energetic body. And a lot of people are like, how do you do that? You gotta worry about it now. It's gonna happen. You just gotta be prepared. And to, like I said, the Most High God just want to it's a test. But ultimately, the assistance will be there. But you gotta choose you first. You got to choose to stand fast in the midst of everything that is about to come. You got to stand fast in the midst of it all. As things are going on outside of you, as things are coming from within you, because remember, it's not happening to you, it's happening through you, but it's also happening for you. Things are being purged. But before you're able to go to the other side, you have to balance out the scales. And you have to be wet, light as a feather. And that's that your spirit body, your light body has to be as light as a feather in order to ascend and go to the kingdom of heaven, which is the other side. But nevertheless, I say all this because this is the thing that I continue to speak about in my videos. Releasing things that no longer serve you, whether it's people, it's places, it's things, it's habits. It's the way of thinking, it's the way of being, it's the way of just doing things that go against your highest self, your highest potential. Just making the effort to do so. And once you make that effort, you will see that the universe energy will align with you, meaning whatever you put out will match the energy that you receive. Meaning the Most High God will align you with the people, the places, the things that you need to assist you along in the journey, the information. And see, that's why I said, even with the information, you have to allow yourself to be open to receiving something that is not normal, or something that you have not been able to, you are not able to conceptualize with your level of understanding. Remember, the universe is infinite. It's infinite amount of possibilities. It's infinite amount of information. It's infinite. So if you choose to argue against something that is not of you, because I told you, you got your subconscious and you got your ego. Your subconscious will align you with information that, for instance, like when people be against the information that I'm speaking, or try to revert it, or try to go against it, so to speak, but still be listening to my information, it's because your subconscious like, hey, it's something here we need to listen to. But your ego, like, I don't want to listen to that because X, Y, and Z, ABC. But that subconscious, your God self, your higher self is like, hey, this is what we probably need to be at. But oftentimes, if you are triggered by the information that I say, this is exactly where you need to be. Because it's something around you don't want you to listen to the information. So if you are triggered, or you are quick to go against the information perspective that I'm giving to you, it's because this is exactly what your ass needs to hear. Because if I am triggering you, or if anybody is triggering you, or a perspective is triggering you and getting to you to where you want to, it's because that is something you need to take away from their perspective. If it's like that, because remember, it's different vibrations, it's different perspectives. But nevertheless, just allowing yourself to be able to listen to something outside of what you have been conformed to believe, or what you have been adapted to believe. Because remember, we are all teachers and students of life. But nevertheless, the information that I give to you is given to you to assist you. Whether you believe it or not is up to you. I believe. I stand firm in everything that I say. I stand 10 toes in everything that I say. Now, if you agree or you align with me, then I am of your vibration, meaning we are vibrating. If you're able to understand and pick up what I put out, then cool. But if you're not, that is okay too, because that is how you're able to find your soul tribe, your soul family. Because if I resonate with you, then we are of the same vibration. If I don't, then you just leave and you go find your soul tribe, your soul vibration. That's the beautiful thing about free will. You get to freely choose or freely align with those who are of your vibration. It's not who right or wrong. It's vibration. If you vibrate with this vibration, then it's for you. If you don't, you simply just find the alignment, the vibrational alignment with where you're supposed to be. And that's where you go. Because when y'all enter these higher vibrational realms, you can't come up here and say, that ain't right. Because they gonna be like, these entities gonna be like, what are you talking about? Because they are at a different vibration. So the information and the understanding of is completely different from you at your vibrational level, your concept, how you conceive your experience. They're at a higher vibration, meaning the information that they have accessible to them is not the same information that you have accessible to you. That level of understanding is different from your level of understanding. So as you evolve, you have to be willing to accept other perspectives and other concepts other than what the fuck you know. Why? Because the universe is an infinite universe with infinite amount of possibilities, with infinite amount of knowledge, with infinite amount of understanding. The forces of chaos got you believing in this box, in this construct, in this way of being, in this way of living. No, it's like this. Only one God, only one way of thinking, only one way of being, only one way this. That's the program. That's the matrix. That's the box. Nevertheless,
gratitude and abundance, blissful abundance to this primordial mother of creation. Ashe, Aho, Asheo, because we said so. Harikum del tu kamslete kamfu tatakansa takair, utukumeteker, ukunsiri kamfututu, mama ser tukumeteler. 9:36 on the clock. Ar utu kumvei tu mama hair. Yarite kansa takair, tukumeteter, kuhutu kumpendete, kumfutu kuhutu, baby.